Bank of England saying that inflation is going to reach 11%. Do you think it could go even higher?
It's going to be high, and Britain's going to have some of the worst inflation. But this is, first of all, a global problem that needs a global solution. We're actually leaderless at the moment, but we're not powerless. We could do what we did in 2009 and bring people together. There's a food crisis, 800 million on the verge of starvation. There's an energy crisis with oil prices going up, affecting every country. Inflation crisis, recession in prospect, and of course on top of COVID and conflict and climate change, which is affecting every country. So Boris Johnson may be going to Rwanda and then to Germany, but he really ought to be getting world leaders together, and they should concoct a plan that deals in a concerted and comprehensive way that can get oil prices down, can get food supply moving around the world, and can get control of inflation. Now, this is initially something that they can do as a global initiative by world leaders.
You said in an article in a newspaper today that the country is facing a set of challenges similar to the 1930s, the so-called Devil's Decade. Do you really think it could be that bad here?
Well, we've got protectionism, we've got war in Europe, we've got a form of jingoism and nationalism in different countries pursuing their own selfish interests, and we're in danger of having a global recession. So we have to face up to these problems. I say Churchill said that people at the time were resolved to be irresolute and adamant for drift and solid for fluidity and all-powerful for impotence, and that's, I'm afraid, where the world looks at the moment. When people say they don't know what the plan is, that's because there is no plan. We've got to get together and agree how we can combat both the energy and food crisis initially, and then get control of inflation. Now, there are domestic things we can do, and we can come to that, but initially, you need to get world leaders together. We did it before, and we did it, of course, at other crucial times, facing multiple crises, and this is one of the biggest crises that the world has faced for many years.